Right guys, back with another video. Obviously is what the title says, best and favourites finds of 2020. As always, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new here. All the items that I'm going to show you, I found them in 2020. I think just about everything is from a car boot. But yeah, I got them into groups, got personal items, some jackets, my favourite kid bits, and then we got some vintage tees, and then items which are on my Depop now. And then we got accessories, shoes, and like miscellaneous bits. But we'll just dip between each group and I'll show you my favourite items from each part. All the items I'm going to show you, they would be in previous videos. So if you want to find the video that each item's from, most of these items will be like the thumbnail or in the title. But yeah, just look at all my past videos and you'll see all of these items in some of them. Starting off with the personal bits, my favourite items that I've kept for myself and obviously because they fit me. First, we got some Stone Island parachute cargos. I think I paid, it's either 50 or 60 pound for them. But basically they zip like all the way down here and flap out. But awesome, they fit me, so I wear these all the time, especially in winter, they're super thick. Then we got a few more Stone Island bits. 1996 quarter zip. It's the green edge badge. It didn't come with a badge, but I think I paid, must have been 50, around 50 I think. I thought it was a decent price. I just really liked it. It reminds me of sort of like old military gear with that sort of neck. But yeah, I wear this. I don't wear it as much as I should, but really, really clean piece. Then we got another Stone Island jacket. This one's from 2001. Again, don't wear this as much as I should. It's the main thing that puts me off it is the zips not centered. It's like one of them zips which is to the side a bit. Obviously, if it was centered, it would go down there. But overall, really cool item. I think I paid £90 for it. So it's getting to the high end, but I think, who sold these? I think Royal Rags, if you follow him, he sold 2 of these for 160 a piece. So not too bad if you compare it to his prices. But yeah, awesome jacket. Then we've got a few vintage tees that I kept for myself. This first one, Afghanistan, now it's our turn. I think I paid £1 for it. Just thought it was really cool. Very American. You probably won't find too many of these over in the UK. And then we got another one, which I found, I think it was a midweek car boot. It says Dank right in the middle, if you can see that there. And then it's got a big spell out on the back. Basically, the guy got given it by his friend when he lived in California. And he got it in 1996, he remembers that. But it's called Dank Manufacturing. I asked them what they used to manufacture, or they do still. I don't think they're still around, whatever the company was, but he couldn't remember what they manufactured basically. But overall, I just thought it was a really cool graphic, really cool font on it, and yeah, it fits me perfectly. Single stitch, I think it's on a Hanes tag. Yeah, on a Hanes heavyweight tag. Paid £1 for that, I think it was, and yeah, I wear that one quite a lot. Then we got the last couple of tees that I've kept for myself. First one, Eclipse Nightclub. I think it says Club Culture on it. Just an awesome graphic. I wear this one loads. I wasn't too sure if it was an original one or if it was like a early 2000s reprint, because obviously the club was around in the 90s. But I think it might be original one because it is a made in UK, made in Britain on the tag. Yeah, made in the UK. So I think it's a bit of an older one, probably near or around about the time that the club was alive in Coventry. And then finally, the last personal piece that I've kept for myself, the M&M t-shirt, M&M The Show from 2003. I paid £1 for this one. I think it was on a Sunday. Yeah, it was on a Sunday car boot. I got this. I got like a Steve-O poster and like those Spice Girls figures, if anyone watched the video. But yeah, really cool t-shirt. Again, wear this one quite a lot. Now I'm going to show you my favourite caps that I found. Before, I'm going to show you one which I've already sold, but it's probably one of my favourite ones that I found this year. It's like a Von Dutch trucker cap, but it's got like a see-through brim. I'll put a picture up there, but it's already sold. I nearly kept it for myself. Then we got the CP Company cap. Paid up a little bit on that, but I kept it for myself. And then we got the Nike Climber Fits. I found 3 of these. I sold one of them and like obviously into profit already. I think I paid £12 or £15 a piece on them. And then finally, we got the Nike Town London caps. Found a load of dead stock Nike at the car boot. Grabbed a load of these and loads of other bits. I'll put pictures up here of all the other items that I found. I think most of it sold. Still got a few bits here and there. But yeah, really cool. I've got a few of these and then I'm going to tuck quite a few of them away in the cupboards for a few years time, hopefully. Next, we got the Rave Jackets. I found 2 of them at car boot and then obviously got the people's number and their friends sold me 2 more of them, and they sold me a t-shirt. I'll put the t-shirt up there, there's a picture of it. But these are 2 that I found at the car boot. We got the Dreamscape with the big rubber bit on the back, and then we got the World Dance. Most likely going to keep the World Dance for myself, but I haven't put these up on Depop or anything. Most likely just want to sell them in person at like pop-ups or special events. I don't see them doing too well on Depop, but I might put them on there. I'll see what I'm feeling like, but they're just really cool. I didn't pay car boot prices as well on them. I did pay up a bit, but still, there's still money in there for me, and they are just really cool pieces. And then these are 2 that their friends sold me. Got the Dance Planet and then the Obsession. That's the back. The front, really clean. Back and then the front. I think there's a few Hot Rock holes in them, but it's really what you'd expect from jackets. Now we're doing the shoes. My favourite shoes that I found this year. 2013 Air Forces. They're in like a teal blue. Just thought it was a really nice, clean colourway. Especially with Air Forces. I think the retail price of like plain white Air Forces has gone up to like £90 or something like that. I'm not too sure how true that is, but I think it used to be 70 and then they've gone up quite a bit. Then we got these 06, I think. No, 09 Air Forces. These are probably the only thing which weren't in the video. I found these at the first ever car boot that I went to last year. That was before there was any lockdown or the virus was really about. I think there was 2 or 3 rows at the whole entire car boot, and I managed to grab these for like £17 with like a Ralph Lauren quarter zip. But yeah, obviously none of these are uploaded. I haven't done any shoe drops this year at all. I think I sold 1 pair of Air Force Ones, but everything is just sitting in a box over there waiting to be cleaned. But yeah, moving on, next pair, MX95s. I think these are 2016, yeah, 2016 release. Small women's size, but really cool women's colorway. I think I paid five or £10 for them. Can't quite remember, but really cool colorway to find. Then we got the final 2 pairs of shoes, both Prada cups, 1 in navy and then 1 in like a shiny grey. I think I paid 30 or £40 a piece. So it's a bit of an investment, but they will go for a good bit of money hopefully when I decide to clean them and get everything up. Now we got all the kids items that I found. I take pride in finding kids vintage. I just think it's really sick. Must have a box or 2 over there just full of like really good kids vintage. But first we got a couple of Stone jackets. This one is from 2011. As you can see, I think I paid £20 for that, so a little bit of an investment, not quite car boot prices. And then this one I paid £5 for. It is a bit mucky on the front, but it has been worn well by a kid. And this one's from 2013. I'm not too sure what retail is on kids Stone Island. Obviously it's a lot less than adult, but still can't really complain for £5. Then we got the final 2 bits of kids vintage. First one, this one's really sick. A kid's Ed Hardy t-shirt, just a really cool graphic. It's all bejazzled up with all the gems. I think I paid 50p or 20p for it. And then finally we got a Polo Sport zip up fleece. Just got that bit on the arm, really clean. I actually found this from like the weirdest type of, well, not the weirdest type of people, somewhere where I wouldn't expect to find it. They basically just had like rails of Primark and H&M, and then I just saw that hanging out the side. So yeah, I bought that for, I think it was £2. Just a really cool 90s Ralph Lauren Polo Sport fleece. Here's a couple of miscellaneous bits that I found. Mambo Australia signs. We got that one, which is on like a wooden board. And then we got this plastic one, which is Mambo Goddess, which I think is just the women's line. Basically, it's just an Australian surf brand, sort of like Quicksilver, O'Neill, that sort of area of brands. But yeah, really cool to find them. You don't find too much of it in the UK. Me personally, I think I found maybe a t-shirt, which is like a new age one, and I did find this like vintage jacket which had like a embroidered spell out on the side of the chest, but I've still got that somewhere. But yeah, found those 2 signs, didn't find anything else, but really cool. Now we got some vintage Bounties that I found. I found these together with another one as well, which I think was like from 2006, but I sold that one on Depop. First one, Iron Maiden from 1993, I think it is. I paid £1 each for them, just that on the front, and then that on the back. And then again with that, another Iron Maiden. This is from the year 2000 on that early 2000s Screen Stars tag, and then the world tour, all the places they went to on the back. Didn't find too many vintage tees last year compared to 2019, where I found a decent amount of like band tees and vintage tees. But yeah, got a nice selection. Most of the vintage tees that I found were like graphic tees, and I kept them for myself or I've sold them on Depop. But these are the two best ones that I found in 2020. Now I've got all the bags that I found. First one, this one's one of my favourites. Aquascutum sort of handbag. Just really cool 90s piece. It is a bit worse for wear on the top, but I think I paid £2 or £3 for it. I do need to do a bag drop. I just need to clean them all, and I must have around 20 or 30 bags that all need to go up on Depop. Next we've got the Nike one strap. This is on Depop at the moment. I think it's up for £30, which is more than enough. Most of them go for like 40 to 60, depends on the design really. But yeah, got that one for 50p along with a blue one. I'll put a picture up there. I think I sold the blue one for like 20 or 25, but that's the black one. And then we got a Von Dutch bag, brand new with tags. I think I paid £5 for it. I just thought it was really cool. One of the early 2000s Y2K brands, very Depop-esque. But yeah, again, need to get up on Depop because it's not up on there currently. And then finally, for the bags, it is this Louis Vuitton briefcase. It's not legit, it is like a bootleg or fake, whatever you want to call it, but how many of these do you see, whether they're fake or real? It was probably sold at some market stall in like a town centre, most likely London or like another big city in the UK. But yeah, I paid a tenner for it. I just thought it was really cool. Just got that all over print. It does open as well, if I can remember how to do it. Oh, there we go. Those flick open, and then there's that on the inside. Very cool. Yeah, just a really awesome piece. Most likely we'll just have it on show at pop-ups and stuff, like open it up and have like caps in it or some other bits and bobs, but just a really cool item that I have on show. Next we've got some sunglasses that I found. First ones are these like women's Missoni ones. You can see the real shape of them there. Paid a £5 for them. Probably gonna have to sell them at a pop-up. They're just a bit harder to sell. I think they got a few scratches on the lenses. And then next we've got some Prada sunglasses. You can see the shape of them there. Just got that sport tab on both of the arms. I think I paid a £5 for them. That was in early 2020. Probably the first within the first 2 or 3 car boots I think it was that I found these. But yeah, I keep these for myself. I've just got them in my car at the moment. Finally got all the bits that are up on my Depop now. I'll put the username there. Ryan's Finds, IHINDS, FINDS. But yeah. First are these Burberry ponchos. I found these quite late in the season. I think it was like midsummer. They're just awesome. You don't see too many of these. I've never seen them before. I've seen one of these ones, I think in this colorway. I think it went for like 200 or 250 on eBay it was. And then I haven't seen this one sold, but it's probably a little bit less obviously because it's not the OG Burberry colorway. Then we got a couple of sweatshirts. First one is this 2012 Starland one. I think I paid a £5 or £10 for it. My dad actually found it and then he phoned me and then I went and found them and bought it. But yeah, that's the first one. Then we got this Adidas sweatshirt. This is absolutely crazy. Really cool embroidery on the front. I did pay £1 for it, but it's just wild. It's basically dead stock. No marks. It was like perfectly folded in like a plastic bag, but it's just super fluffy. It's hardly been worn, and yeah, just a really crazy sweatshirt. Again, I'd rather sell this at a pop-up just because people can't really appreciate how good it is online through Depop. That's sort of the same thing with like these. I'd rather sell them at a pop-up for a little bit cheaper, just because they are really cool in person. And then the final piece, which is on my Depop and is one of my favourite finds, is this Evisu long sleeve. Just really like the graphic with the flames on it. It's got nothing on the back, but I think I paid £5 for it. Just a really cool t-shirt, basically. That is it for all my favourite finds of 2020. Again, sorry the video's a little bit late, just Christmas and all that. But yeah, my voice is a bit destroyed from speaking lots. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. Follow my Instagram and Depop at the bottom of the screen. Ryan's Finds, IHINDS, FINDS. Should be more videos in the future. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. Probably most of them will be like Depop based, and then I might do one where like what I got in wholesale, maybe a day in the life, I'm not too sure. But I'm going to probably try and do most of them to be like Depop based. But yeah, let me know what you want to see down below in the comment section. Let me know your favourite item of the video in the comment section. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.